Grand Rising, peace, love, harmony, and light. This is Chief Kalanago with another video. Hope everybody's having a great day. Man, I'm having a beautiful day because I know only me could determine if I'm going to have a great day or not, right? So I choose to say that I'm going to have a great day. I'm just going to put that out there in the universe and know that it will manifest. So for those of you who are on that same frequency, go ahead and put it out there. I am going to have a great day today. And guess what? Yes, you are. And for those of you who are going to continue to hate, go ahead and hit the dislike button because that's your nature. That's what you do. I guarantee you, even before you heard me say one thing in this video, you already hit the dislike button because that's your nature and you can't help but be yourself. So prove me wrong. Now, don't go ahead and after you dislike it and change your mind now because you are exposed already. Because you see, that's your nature. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. The nature of the beast. Because many of us came here. As a matter of fact, not many. Everybody came here with a purpose. Now, the question remains, do you know your purpose or not? That is the question. A lot of us know our purpose. A lot of us have found our purpose. And a lot of us may think we have found our purpose. And then a lot of us just don't know our purpose. So what category are you in? What category are you in? And the only way to find out is to truly get to know yourself. Not the representation of yourself. You see, not the self that is always affected by other people's influences on you. Because a lot of us become what other people want us to be. Because they control our train of thoughts. They control our mind. They control our emotions. So therefore, everything that we are is a result of what other people have imposed upon us. So you haven't truly found your purpose or your true self. So you are representing other energies. I hope that makes sense. But getting to know your true purpose, you have to get away from the outside stimuli, or the stimuli rather, or the influences of other people. And get into yourself and truly ask your higher self to show me who I am. What's my purpose? Why did I come? Or why did you send me? Get in touch with the Great Spirit. Some may say the Most High. Some may say God. But find out your true purpose. Why did you come? And a lot of us don't realize that there are only two choices in life. Only two choices. Okay, there are only two emotions. Now, from those two emotions, you may have other emotions that will stem from those two emotions. And we tend to get it confused because, you know, we may not have a true understanding of what it is. But there is only two choices. Every time we get out of bed, those are the only two choices we have. And we make them subconsciously or consciously, knowingly or unknowingly. Those are the two choices that we have. Hence, the true essence or definition of free will. The free will to love or the free will to hate. The tree of life and death. Love or hate. Now, when you get out of bed every sunrise, you may make a conscious decision to say, you know what, today I'm going to have a bad day. Today's a bad day. Maybe because the night before you looked at the weather, the news, and you realize that it's going to rain, it's going to snow, it's going to be cold. And, or there may be some type of major event, catastrophe happening. And you go to bed in that spirit with those bad energies, and you wake up saying, well, you know what, today's going to be a bad day. So right there and then, you made up your mind that you are going to live your life or that day in hate, expecting things to go bad. So you manifest it. Now, you may go to bed saying, well, you may look at a great movie that brought you joy, or you may spend some time with some loved ones, and you went to bed with great spirits, in great spirits. And then you woke up saying, man, today's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to love today. Those are the only two choices, the only two emotions. So if you decide to get up and love today, guess what? You will have a day filled with bliss. Great things will come your way because that's what you put out there. That's what you manifest. But you see, a lot of us wake up and say, well, today's going to be a bad day. I'm going to hate today. And sometimes we do it unknowingly, subconsciously, because it is part of our innate nature. Which brings me back again to the question of, do you know your purpose? Because some of us know our purpose. Some of us know that we came here to uplift fallen humanity with no hidden agendas. We wear our love, our hearts on our sleeve. We give our all. We make ourselves accessible to everybody and anybody. And some of us are under the illusion that we came here to uplift humanity, but yet still we are filled with so much hate, animosity, gossip, envy, jealousy, anger, hatred. And a lot of us just don't know. We're just living life. You know what? I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. Well, today's another day. Guess what, man? Another day, same old BS. But let us focus on those of us who know our true purpose and know that our purpose is to uplift. Our purpose is to love. Our purpose is to give. Give. That could in itself could be a gift and a curse. But the gift is that we make the Most High or the Great Spirit happy. We make our ancestors happy when we give freely. We make ourselves accessible. We love. The curse is people who see us wearing our hearts on our sleeves. They tend to take advantage of that situation. And that's just part of life. And for those of us who come here and know that our true purpose is to hate, to break down, to destroy, to be disagreeables, a lot of us know that that's our purpose. And it's okay because you are serving your true purpose. In life, there is duality. You have love, you have hate, you have left, you have right. If you only had one arm in the middle of your chest, how would you know the difference between left and right? If there was only the middle and there was no up and down, how would you know the difference? You see, there is opposites, and some of y'all came here to be oppositions. Some of y'all came here to hate. Some of y'all came here just to be disagreeables, man. And that's your purpose. And you have found your purpose. Congratulations. You came here to hate and dislike things. A lot of you will walk down the street and see that somebody is giving an individual CPR and brought them back to life. And because you are always hating, because you are always such a disagreeable, you would say, you know what? Oh, well, yes, you brought them back to life, but guess what? You did it with bad breath. So now they are alive, but they have bad breath. And that may sound funny or silly, but that is just the nature of some people. No matter what you do, they are going to hate. And one thing I tell people, I am not a master teacher, may I reiterate, but I am a master student, and I learned. And a lot of people who came here to hate, I had them in my circles, and they said, Chief, you are too accessible. You are making yourself too accessible to this, you know what, these Negroes. every time they call you, they could get you. Every time they send you an email, you respond. Too many of them know what you look like. That's what they told me. But let me ask you a question. The same people that you were taking advice from, how many of you do you know their faces? What do they look like? How many of you have actually sent them emails and they responded to you? How many of them you gave your number and they actually called you? But I am so thankful there are people who could see through the BS. It is so thick that they could see through it. It goes to show that the level of frequency that you are vibrating on, and I appreciate you for that. So some of you are just gonna hate. You're gonna hate regardless of what anybody do. But I have a little bit of advice for you. It is an old adage. The stone that the builder refused is gonna be the head cornerstone. And I may be paraphrasing that. But the same people who told me, Chief, you are making yourself too accessible to these Negroes. Stop giving them too much of yourself for free. They are the same ones who came back and wanted to hate on me. But I have learned a lesson, and thank you for your advice. You're right. I make myself too accessible. I have, and I am too trusting. You are absolutely correct. But one thing I know is this. Every man and woman will be judged by their intentions of their thoughts and their hearts. And who is going to judge you? Only you and the Most High. That's it. Because nobody else could judge you because they don't know your intentions. Only you know your intentions. And isn't that beautiful? We are going to be judged based on our intentions, the content of our heart. Man, that's a beautiful system. So you could fool people out there, but you cannot fool yourself. So all you have to do is continue to live righteously or continue to live in hate. That's the only two choices that you have. And I hear many people talking about, oh, well, stop doing videos without shirt. Stop showing your body. Why should I stop? Why? I have the Carib blood running through me. And we are a proud people. Go do some research about the Caribs. Go do it. We have always walked our lands, the Americas, with practically no clothes on. That's why when the Caucasian man came, they thought they was in the Garden of Eden because we walked around practically naked, without clothes, without clothing. So if you are insecure, why are you worried about me without shirt? Don't focus on the messenger, focus on the message. It goes to show how low-minded a lot of y'all people are. Filled with hate, animosity, jealousy, envy. So I will continue. I don't care if I'm 80, 90. I'll continue to walk around with no shirt on. I will continue to do videos with no shirt on. I was born without clothes. I'm comfortable in my flesh. Some of you may call it ego. No, it's not ego. It's called confidence. It's called being in touch, in tune with my true nature. A lot of y'all Negropeans, confused, lack of knowledge of self, but you want to hate. All it takes is that 144,000 of those of us who are righteous, and we are going to change this thing around. It's not going to take the millions and billions, no. It is only going to take that 144,000, whatever that allegory is. You know in your heart whether you fit that criteria or not. You cannot fool anybody but yourself. So I appreciate all the righteous people. I appreciate all the people who are walking in truth. And when every day that you wake up, You decide to walk in truth, love, harmony, and light. I appreciate that. Those are the type of energies that I want to gravitate to. Me personally. So I will continue to do right. However, I have learned my lesson. I will not make myself so accessible. I will not wear my heart on my sleeve. And people that come into my life, into my circle, they have to earn my trust. I have learned that lesson. But I will continue to love. I will do that. I will continue to share. But anybody who come into my circle, they will have to earn my trust. And I suggest a lot of you take that advice as well, because a lot of people send their representative. They don't show themselves. That alone in itself is a red flag. We say, oh, well, you know what? For security purposes, my life may be in danger. Well, guess what? All of us, from the moment you step out your house, your life is in danger. From the moment you step up to claim your American autochthony, your life is in danger. So that's not an excuse not to let the people know who we are. That's not an excuse. But again, truth, recognize truth. Real, recognize real. And y'all thought y'all could stop the truth, but y'all can't stop the truth. No, y'all can't do that. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to love my people. I'm going to continue to strive to uplift my people. A lot of us were sent for different reasons. And when you have found your true purpose, live your purpose regardless of the naysayers, regardless of the price that you may have to pay. Because it's the same people that you are trying to save. They are the same ones that's going to crucify you. Don't let that be a deterrent, my brothers and sisters. Continue to work on their behalf. Continue to uplift them, because they don't know what they are doing. And for those of you who are living your life through other people, allowing other negative energies to poison you, oh man, I pity you. That's a sad thing. But for those of you who have your own mind, you judge people based on their actions, not because of what people say. I honor you. I respect you. You deserve my respect. So for all you haters, continue to hate. Continue to dislike. I don't do what I do for likes. I do it because it's right. And I am here to help uplift humanity, to help play my part. I may not be able to change the world, but I could change me. And by me changing myself, being that beacon of light, just a spark of light, hoping that I could change somebody else. And I will continue to do that. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy your day. Continue to let your light shine. Continue to uplift a brother, a sister. Support a brother, a sister. Don't dwell in negativity. Don't wake up and decide to live your life in hate. Don't get up and manifest negativity. The power of life and death is within the tongue. Don't give death to your brother or your sister. Give them life. Speak words of wisdom. Speak words of upliftment, of love. Do that. Embrace them. Let them know that you care, that you truly care. Don't do it on the pretenses or with interior motives. Do it because that's your nature. Love. But always remember, there's always the opposite. People came here to hate, and that's just their nature. They came here to be disagreeables, and that's their nature. They came here to dislike things, and that's their nature. They can't help themselves. Don't judge them. Only they could judge themselves, and the Creator, the Most High, the Great Spirit. Only they are supposed to judge, not me. I'm not going to judge anybody. However, I'm going to judge myself so I could hold myself responsible. But one thing I will say is this: you know what I look like. You are always getting in touch with me. I always respond. But like I said, I have learned my lesson, and I will continue to vibe with those high frequencies, with those righteous frequencies. I will continue to vibe with you. But I have taken the advice of those who came to hate on me. You are right. I am too accessible. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So thank you for the advice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace, love, and light.